Oh, this variant is so crazy, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. What in the world? Oh my gosh. So I should have put the duck on C6. Wow, dude, this variant is ridiculous. What is up, you guys? Jake State Farm here with Atomic Theory, and we are back with another Atomic Chess video. And in today's video, I've got a super exciting video for you guys today. We are going to be playing some duck Atomic Chess against the one, the only, the never of zero, the 2025 World Atomic Champion on Lead Chess. He had a grueling series of matches through that, but he was able to come away with the victory against Natso in a very exciting finals, which if you've missed it, you ought to watch it. It's on my channel. But yeah, we're going to be playing some variants against him. We're going to start with Duck Atomic Chess. So if you're familiar with Atomic Chess and you're familiar with Duck Chess, it just combines the two, okay? And if you're not familiar with it, then this will be your chance to learn. Let me see if I can play with the volume here a little bit. Wow, okay, I should probably go ahead and make my move. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, bro. This is actually crazy. Okay, let me see if I can adjust this volume real quick. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so if you're familiar with duck chess, after you make your move, you're allowed to move the duck, and it blocks your opponent from making certain moves. Oh, this is gonna be crazy, man. This is actually gonna be so crazy. Okay, I can't wait for this. I'm super excited. I may actually have a chance to beat the world champion, the guy who's been the GOAT of Atomic for like a year now. I may have a chance to beat him in a series. Okay, so let's go. Oh, this is so tough. Let's go E3, and then I have to move the duck. I guess I'll put it back on F6, just blocking his knight. Although, have I already lost? Can he go bishop B4 and then put the duck on C3? Wait, I actually low-key may have already lost. I think... Okay, wait, let me try it. So I'm going to go bishop B5, and I'm going to put the duck here. Let me see if he can stop this. I don't know if he can. I don't know, actually. I actually don't know how this works, bro. I mean, for him, though, at least he can go king E7. He can play king E7 and then move the duck. But I think you're required to move the duck. Ah, but yes, because he moved his D-pawn, he can just move the duck to D7. This is crazy, bro. I actually feel like I'm so lost. Yes, so I think he would have had mate there if he had just gone for my idea. Okay, let's calculate this here. I want to go knight G5 and duck at F3, because then I'm threatening him from this way and this way. Let's go for that. Let's go for this. Oh, this is so crazy. He's got to defend both. So I'm guessing he'll just, I mean, he has to push this pawn, no other choice, and then he'll move the duck back. Yeah, makes sense. But now we have knight E6, no? And I think he's just lost. I think he's losing here. I think we've got one of these guys here. This is a classic idea in standard Atomic. Standard Atomic. Atomic is crazy enough, man. Let's see. Just making sure he didn't say anything else. All right, I think we took him down in game one here. I think we've got him. I ought to add like a score tracker to this somehow. Let's not do that right now. Okay, there we go. Let's go. We got it. Okay, 1-0. Let me see if I can add something actually. Oh no, I'm running out of time. Okay, let's just do that real quick. Let's see if this works. Ah! I don't know what is capitalized in his name. It's something like that, I think. Let's adjust this size though. Alright, bear with me here, y'all. How do I, aha, yes. I'm just... What in the world? Alright, let's put this down here so you guys can see the score. Since I'm guessing, chess.com won't keep track of it. I guess if you're watching a video, that might be tough to see. Let's put it right, let's just put it right up here. That should be good. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, still new to this. Okay, so my idea is, can I not just go here and then duck here? I think I can. I think this just works. Like but he can go d4 and put the duck here. Okay, so maybe my idea was wrong. Okay, so he probably didn't miss mate last time, because he can just go d4 and then put the duck on d2. This is so crazy. But see, the nice thing is I'm always going to have this attack now until he stops it. So hypothetically, like if I make an attack every single move, was this without check but with capture? I don't know. I don't really know what he's asking there. I think he's asking like if he went here, like moved the duck away, what would happen? But yeah, I think he has to block. Okay, so now I'm trying to think, how do we do this? So we can take advantage of the fact that he basically has to move the duck to one of these two squares. So for instance, if we go knight h6 and then put the duck on g5, then he has to stop knight g4. I mean, some variants deactivate checks but use king capture, not checkmate instead. So I kind of like this idea. I guess the one thing that we have, so if I go knight h6 and pawn at g5, which essentially just stops knight g5, I'm sorry, duck at g5. So I go knight g5, duck at g5. Maybe there's like d captures and then duck c3 for him. Oh, this is so crazy, man. All right, I'm gonna try it because it's what I see, but I don't know. I don't know if this is best. So you can go here and here, I think. Okay, wow. Ah, yes, that's even better, actually. That's actually really good. Yeah, getting a pawn down here, I'm noticing is pretty nice, because then I no longer have this threat. So actually, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go c6 and move the duck back here, because I want to stop any bishop b5, duck c6 ideas, which would force me to go d5 and duck d7, and then we would have this whole situation again, except for he's the one that's kind of got the pressure on my king. So I want to cut off his bishop. I guess I could have castled if I wanted to, but this seems alright. Okay. I'm just going to capture this and go back here. He might go queen b3, but I'm always going to be able to put the duck here, and then I could play like f6 and duck c5 or something. I'm not getting mated there, which is nice. The duck, you would think, I mean, the duck definitely makes you blunder sometimes, I'll admit that, but you would think that it would make the game go super quick, because there's like so many, crazy things you can do. But actually, I've played only probably like 2 games of duck chess in my life, and I can pretty confidently say in both of them, and from what I know about duck chess, I think it actually extends the game, because the duck is such a good defensive resource. We probably should have played 3-4, by the way. 3-2 is actually a little slow with the duck. And I got confused and I went here. I should have just, I got confused. I messed up there. I was thinking blocking off his queen, but I was getting ahead of myself. I should have just moved it back to g4, so that was a mistake by me. Actually, I'll be honest, I liked my position okay before I made that blunder there, but okay. Here we go. Oof. Okay. Let's go here and here. He's got to respond to this threat. This is getting pretty dangerous, though. We're both low on time, so no matter what, I'm moving the duck here. All right, let's go here. And since he's blocking my pawn here, I pretty much every move have to just move the duck there. So he's going to go 96, but then maybe there's a way to get my queen out. Not too sure. I just have to make moves as fast as I can right now. Maybe queen e7 would have been better. Oh, GG's, GG's. All right, took a little bit too much time on that one. Well played to my opponent. Let's go ahead and give him 1-1. Okay, I may regret having that scoreboard there. Okay, let's do this instead. Let's try this. I don't know how this will work, but at least we'll get a different position. This is really crazy, man. It's so crazy. Okay, yeah, so d6. This is what I like to play in standard atomic. Okay, let's go knight c3, and I'm going to go duck at c6. And the reason I'm doing this is because now I'm threatening knight g5, knight d5, and knight b5. And I don't see how he stops all three, right? If I didn't put the duck on c6, he could have gone c6, and then gone duck g5, and then they're all three stopped. But this way, I am at least getting knight b5 in, which should be good. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I kind of want to go duck to f6 here, just to block off his knight from potentially jumping in and being dangerous. I could also go duck at a6 to stop his knight from hopping out. That could be pretty powerful. I might do that. I think I will do this because knight f6. Well, I still just take and then go duck at e4, and I think I'm okay there. Oh my gosh! So I should have put the duck on c6. Wow, dude, this variant is ridiculous. Okay, now I think I go knight g5. I think I can do this because he has to push the f pawn no matter what. And then I think it'll be advantageous to maybe put the duck here or here, which will then allow knight c7. Ah, it's so crazy though. It's so crazy. Yeah, I could also go f3 here if I want to preserve the duck. Oh, this is so crazy, bro. Like, f3 sets up this trap of knight e6 and duck f5, which blocks off his bishop, and then my knight is coming in here. There's also just knight e6 and duck here, but then after takes and duck c7, I guess I'm probably winning after knight takes, so let's just go for this then. Let's just go for it, because I still think it's winning. It may not be the best line, but especially when you're low on time like this, like sometimes it's just better to play a line that you know is good. Yeah, so I think I'll take here. We just want to block off his queen. It's so crazy though. It's such a crazy. Yeah, so he knows I wanted to go g4. But see, it doesn't really matter because I can just go. I can just go e3 and duck g4 and just block it anyway. And now I'm threatening bishop b5, so he kind of has to go pawn b5, I think, which would then allow a4. Yep, he does it. But see, now it's just kind of this stalemate here where I'm going to keep moving the duck to g4 no matter what. And this knight could potentially go to f5, but the square that it really wants to go to is g4, and it's just not going to be able to. Where did he put the duck? It was strange that he put it on e2, so he did actually allow g4 there. I guess that makes sense. He doesn't want me to get these guys out. Okay. I mean, I don't see why not. I'm blocking off the queen here. I don't see why this is bad. I'm up material. He's kind of forced to put it on e2, and I'm kind of forced to put it on g4, so we're just going back and forth. Okay, wow. Definitely going bishop b5. I could actually go duck f7. Oh, but he can move it. Dude, I forgot. Dude, this variant is so crazy. Oh my gosh, I forgot he can move it. Okay, let's go here then, I guess. To block his knight. Dude, this variant is so crazy. Okay, but I think we're setting up something nice here. If he doesn't go like g6, then I can go queen h5, and then I'm attacking him from both sides here, and he'll be screwed, I think. But not even, because he'll just have g6 and he can move the duck. Oh. Oh, now he can't play g6 and move the duck. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty nice. So now he's gotta go like queen takes and then put the duck on f7, but then we just have rook a8. Oh wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but yeah, duck g6 to stop his pawn from being pushed there. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's still not over yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. In fact, I gotta move really fast here. Let's just keep it going here so that he can't ever push g6. Yeah, I don't know. It's still not over by any means. I like my position, but actually his king on e7 is relatively safe. I mean, I need to keep moving it to g6 just to stop any pawn g6 ideas. Or, yeah, even g5 to block off my queen this way. If I can get rid of his knight, then it really opens up my queen, which I think I'm going to be able to do here. He only has so many resources to get rid of what I'm doing. I just need to keep attacking this knight and try to open up my queen here. Okay, so he goes d5, which makes a lot of sense, but then I will have queen f5. But then I guess there's duck e6 for him. Oh, but I can put the duck on e6. Yo, this variant is actually so crazy, bro. I also just have castles. Like, if he goes queen b8, I think I need to just castle, because otherwise he'll be coming here. Yeah, that's my idea exactly. Because if I had gone for my idea of queen here and duck here, then he would just take, I think. And if I try to put the duck in front of the queen, then he just moves the duck to e6. And then it's like that weird, I'm starting to realize this strategy in duck chess. It's like this weird, like if I move it to the square that I really wanted it. Okay, let's go there to block his f pawn. Oh, dude, this guy's so good. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose. See, now he can put it on e6 every turn, which is good for him. So you almost have to move it to the square that you don't want it at, so that you can be the one to move it to that square. It's a really weird idea in duck chess, actually. Okay, I think I'm okay here, though. Oh. No. Oh, no. This is so silly, bro. What is happening? No, I'm lagging out or something, bro. Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Chess.com just decided to quit on me. He did technically win, so I'll give him props there. But okay. Going for this. Okay, let's just go here, I guess. Yeah, so there's this interesting thing in duck chess that I'm learning, which is like, because you have to move the duck every turn, if you just put the duck on the square where you don't want it, it's sometimes advantageous for you, because then your opponent will be forced to move it, and you'll be the one that's always having the opportunity to, attack whatever square. Bless me. Thank you. Attack whatever square that you are trying to go for. So for instance, like if he didn't play this, if he didn't have a knight out here, like maybe it would have made sense for me to, put the duck on g4 so that he has to move it, allowing knight g4. Okay. That's a good move. That's a good move because I don't have this idea of bishop b5, duck c6 anymore, because he can go knight g5 and duck d2. So let's play c6. I really want to just block off his bishop here. I'm actually pretty worried about that. Try to mess around with this here, see if that helps. Yeah, hopefully that helps you see it a little bit. Actually, let's just go all the way with it. There you go. Okay. Board duck up and down. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. So I still don't have any great regrets. Like, if he gets c3 in, it just kind of stops all the stuff that I'm trying to do. I think I just have to do something like this, unfortunately. I was looking at queen a5 or bishop b4, but I just can't move the duck over here because it gives him knight g5, and then he'll just, move the duck back. And so instead of moving the duck, he would end up just playing pawn to c3, and that would not be good for me. So it's actually a really interesting position, right? Because like we're more or less forced to move it back and forth right now. I'm gonna go for this weird looking d6 move. It's probably a bad move, but after d takes e, it's opening up queen f6 and bishop e6 potentially. So I don't hate it. But there's like takes and then duck e7. So maybe it's just messed up. Yeah, that's good too. Alright, let's just take and move it there. So we're down a pawn, but brutal. That's not very nice. You can go h6 though. I think this is okay because it kind of stops like queen g5. Yo, there's some ideas of like bishop f6 here, but I guess it just doesn't work. They're potentially in some lines that may be an idea, like followed by queen h5. Yeah, so I thought about this, but I still just take, right? I think I take and go duck. I think I want to go to f4. Because there's no queen h5. I'll have rook takes, like if he blocks here. There's no queen g5 either, because I'll be able to push my f pawn. Although, what if he goes here and here? Yeah, then I'll just be able to block. I might be losing here, but I'm not sure. The thing to worry about is actually bishop c4, I think. Okay, wow, and he plays it. Because now I need to watch out. I have to play pawn d5, either that or b takes, but I like d5 more. And now where do I move it? Is it f5 or f4? I'm not sure it matters too much, but I'm choosing f4 just to stop, like, if he wanted to go queen f4, but I don't think he would. I'm trying to think. I mean, queen g5 seems like a pretty logical move. Okay, wow, this is interesting. So hypothetically, he's giving me d takes e and duck d5, but then what's his big idea? Maybe like rook e1, duck d7? That could be it. Yeah, I don't see how I stop that. So I think I need to go b takes. I think. I think I have to take this. Let's put it back on f4. Because if I don't, I can't take here and duck d5. I just think he'll find a way to win that. Yeah, even like rook e1, I'm not sure how to stop. Yeah, this was what I was thinking. But okay, I do have queen f6. And I can block his rook. I have to go here to block his rook, but I'm worried that he's just going to be able to play rook e1 here. And then move the duck to block this threat. So, I think I might be screwed. But I guess I would have bishop d6 and duck e2 there. Okay, I guess I have to go queen e5, right? Don't see anything else. This actually doesn't seem maybe as bad for me. Maybe he's going to go queen f5 and then duck back to c3 and make me be the one to take, which would be pretty rude. But again, it's not completely losing for me. I mean, I would have bishop d6 and duck e2, you know, whenever he eventually does go rook e1. So, okay, same idea here. So I've got to take this, unless, oh, wait. Okay, unless I want to go c takes. That's the only other thing to think about, but I guess it's not worth it to get his knight in. So let's do this. Let's do this, and then yeah, we're barely going to survive after bishop d6 and duck e2, basically no matter where he goes. Ah, but he can go rook e1 and duck d6. Oh, I think he can win, dude. Okay, he missed it. He's probably still winning this, but if I had duck d6 or duck e7 would have worked. They both block in my bishop. Ah, that's so crazy, man. This variant is so crazy. Yeah, I don't fully understand it, to be honest. It's just so crazy. Okay. I mean, why can't I just go c takes, though? This seems fine for me. I get that he's trying to stop me from castling, but eventually I think I'll have like knight c6 maybe. Yeah, I'm honestly not too scared of this, because what's even his threat, right? Like, what is he even where is he even threatening to go? Ah, but I need to be worried because he can just go like here and then duck f6. Okay, so maybe I go pawn to g6. I think I will go g6. Because now there's no rook f5 or rook g5. If he goes rook f5 and duck f6, then I just take. And if he goes rook g5, so now I'm pretty much setting myself up to castle here. This one I'm not too scared of, I don't think. I mean, I do also just have like even this if I want it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna castle. Let's go duck e2. Oh, maybe I should have played knight c6. Oh, I probably should have played knight c6. Yeah, I didn't need to rush that. I should have just played knight c6, honestly. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake by me. If I had just played knight c6 and not taken it so quickly, then it probably would have been fine. Because now he just moves the duck to this file here. Okay, I've got to go for something like this. I've got to do this just so I can get my rook out. Yes, I'm allowing this, but if he goes there, I can just block with the duck. Yeah, I have to try. Like, the natural move is to go like duck d2, but I have to try something like duck e6 just to make sure I can get my rook out, because he's got to move it. Oh, miscalculating. I thought he said misclicking. Oh, okay. I actually feel a little better. I thought he said misclicking, bro. So there's actually a nice idea here. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do it, but like for instance, if he hadn't moved his rook, I honestly could have played like bishop d2 and then just moved the duck right back, just saying like, hey, I'm just gonna go quickly. Okay, I gotta rush here. Let's go here. He's got to go duck here, I think. But this is good. This is good. Now we'll attack his rook. Ah. This is crazy, bro. Okay. Okay, there's still no rook e8 here. Wait a minute. I'm not so sure about this one. So now he gets duck c3, so he gets the opposition there. Yeah, this is so difficult, actually. I don't know how we win this. Oh, okay. Duck c3 is really what he needs here. Okay, I'm gonna go here. He might just go b3 though. If he doesn't play b3, I think he's like just losing after bishop c3 maybe. Or bishop f6 rather. I could also just like take, and is that a draw or no? Yeah, this one I'm kind of scared of. Okay, let's go here. Now he's got c3 and duck d4. I think we can at least draw this though. I don't know. Oh, this is so crazy, bro. This is actually so crazy. We can do this, and then we can go here and here. Okay, actually, let's do this. Ah, but he's just gonna go duck e6. Yeah, I probably should have just put the duck here and seen if there was any way that I could repeat like this. Yeah. He's got me now. Okay, GG's. Alright. That is now 3-1. By technicality, though, I think it should be 2-1, but okay. Alright, let's go e3, and let's just stop the most natural move for him. I guess I could have also gone duck e2. I could have gone for that strategy, like knowing that he wants to put the duck on e2. Because, like, knight f6. Okay. Let's block his bishop. think e6 is actually better than d7 because we're blocking the pawn and the bishop now. So I think this is better. Oh, do we not just have 96 though? I think you missed. Oh, this variant is so crazy, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. What in the world? Oh my gosh, dude. Don't you just love duck atomic chess, bro? Alright, there we go. This is making my head hurt, honestly. There's just so much to eat. It's just so different. And it's like annoying too. Like it's fun, but it's annoying. Like it's like, ugh. Like, why are you able to do that? Like you shouldn't be able to do that. Okay. I guess e2 is the move. Okay, I actually like his position here. I like these pawns here. I think this is going to bode well for him. If I had to guess. Let's try to get something going here. Yo, I think you can go bishop h6, duck g7. I literally just realized this. Oh, he had bishop h6, duck g7, bro. It's so crazy. Maybe he's new to duck chess because it seems like he doesn't. I mean, of course I missed it too, but as soon as I played the move, I saw it. I don't really know too much about duck chess either. Like I said, I think I've only played it like a couple times, but I'm starting to catch on to some of the ideas here. Like I'm noticing that, yeah, if there's like one square away, like if there's when you go bishop b4, in this case, saying there wasn't a pawn on b4, if there's two squares, the opponent's always going to have a square to move the duck to, right? But for instance, like let's say the knight wasn't here and I put my bishop on c3. If I just moved the duck to d2, then my opponent has no options. He has to move the duck away the next turn. So I'm starting to notice these patterns. And as soon as I played g6, I realized that he could create that with bishop h6 and duck g7. And I don't know if this is like a duck chess principle or not. Like I said, I don't really play it. But like putting the duck one square, oh, I guess not because I guess maybe duck chess is a lot different than, you know, atomic chess. But in atomic chess, putting it like with one square in between like this is yeah, it's pretty effective, I think. All right, let's try castling. I feel like no one's really castled yet so far. I think I have to go e2. Like I also kind of want to stop knight h3, but I think e2, like bishop c4 is a pretty big threat just because like it's opening up this idea, which I feel like is quite strong. Okay, now I'm going to do this because if he takes here, then I'll just have mate next turn. So I'm forcing him to probably take, I think. There's also bishop c4, which he might play to threaten mate here. But yeah, or I guess he just doesn't have to take, right? But I think this knight g4 move is good, but only if I play duck at e3. Because if I don't play duck at e3, then he's going to be able to he'll be able to play it, and so he could just like take, and then he'll always be the one that's able to put it on e3. A side note is that my bishop might get free too if he removes his bishop from this spot here. So. Okay, this makes sense. But yeah, I do have probably just go here and move the duck back, and now he's got to move his queen. It's the only move. Knights, you can't block knights. You can block where knights want to go to, but if I'm threatening a queen like this, there's no way to like put a duck in between it because knights are just going to hop over the duck. So I can force him to move his queen there by putting the duck there. And I understand his strategy of putting it on f6 to stop me from playing f6, but I'm honestly not sure how effective this is. It may be good, but I'm also just thinking like, you know, after he takes, my bishop's going to be coming in potentially, and I could also just take if I wanted to. But I understand his idea. He's now threatening here, and he's potentially threatening to take here. So maybe have b takes a6. And where would I put the duck, though? That is the question. Yeah, this is really tricky, actually. I'm trying to calculate this. I mean, if I go takes, he will just definitely have this. But at least I will have this. So maybe it's not too bad. Or I'll just keep the knight here, probably. But the alternative is just to sack my queen and get some play here. Which I don't hate that either. There's just so many squares here. I don't know. This is really tricky, actually. I guess I'll go for this line. I'll put it on like d3 or something. I'm not really sure. I think this gives me, in the long run, a bit more play, because I'll have bishops hitting him from this side and this side. But I think he can stop it all. Like, even like b5. Like, he's got so many options. He's got b5 and c4 and f4. Like, all to stop these ideas that I have. So, okay, which pawn is more effective? I guess I'm not afraid of c4 because I would just go knight c2. So this seems pretty reasonable. And of course, he doesn't have to play c4. He could just play duck at c4. But now I have this threat that every time I move the duck, I'm now threatening mate, and he has to respond to it. So, yeah. So he goes for this, but I'm not too upset to see this. In fact, I could just... but I kind of need to wait to do this, I feel like. Okay. I could like inch forward with bishop b5. That would be really cool, actually. I'm gonna try something like this. Is this an idea in duck chess, guys? Is this an idea to just like slowly inch forward like this? Like, I could have taken here, but then now the c pawn is free because there's no more knight c2 there. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, that makes sense. But now knight g7. I'm opening up my bishop as well, and he's got to do something about this. Okay, so where do I want to put the duck now? I think it belongs on c3, again, just to block this pawn. So he's got to respond to check. My bishop's threatening to come in, and this bishop's threatening to come in, so he can only stop one of these bishops, and he can't do either one with a move, because his move has to be a king move, unless he, you know, blunders queen g7. He says LOL. This is a crazy position. I don't think it's one. Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about castling. I will be honest, I did not consider this. But if he castles... Yeah, I'm not used to... Oh, he can castle, dude. What? What is this tomfoolery, bro? Okay. That's crazy. Alright. Okay, I'm thinking duck here. Call me crazy, but maybe he just has knight g5 and duck here, and maybe it's not actually that good, because then I have to trade off this bishop. So maybe I messed up, or I guess I would go knight here. But my idea is, like, if king h7, then I would have, like, okay, hear me out. If he goes king h7, okay, I kind of want to look at this. So, like, if he had gone king h7 and then put the duck back here to block my bishop, I would have, like, bishop g8 and then duck back to h8. And I think it's just mate there. I don't think he can do anything. That was my big idea, but it didn't end up working. Okay, let's go. Let's just keep putting the duck here just to open this up. He's probably going to go a4 here and then duck back to c4. Yeah. Okay. Let's at least make him... Oh no, he's just going to take here and then put the duck back. The duck is OP, bro. And I am down at material, so I probably need to make something happen here. Ah, he's giving me this. See, like, this is like low-key an idea in duck chess, bro. I'm telling you guys, y'all don't even know about it. Y'all don't even know about the crazy duck chess strats, bro, but I'm telling you, it's a real thing. You just like slowly inch it forward, bro. Alright, let's get a double attack on that, John. Let's block in his rook. Oh, maybe like putting it here would have been better to block in that rook. It doesn't really matter though, like he can honestly just sack the rook. He could just go like king h1 and be fine. Let's not let him take our knight. We need our knight to have a chance in this game. Okay, let's still keep our knight on the board here. This is going to be an uphill battle for show. Yeah, once that pawn makes its way down, I don't know if I have any chances. Because you can just always move the duck here. I can't push it yet, because if I push it, then he's just going to go b3, and then I'm completely hopeless. My rook is just completely trapped for the rest of the game. So this is like my only try. Something like this. And if he moves the duck back to b2, I guess I have like rook a1 duck, but it's like so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, this is not bueno. I wanted to like somehow create an opposition there, and I had to go duck b3 to stop him from playing b3, but okay. Hey. We're surviving here at least. We're at least gonna maybe have a chance to get the rook out. Yeah, unfortunately he can just move the duck one square that way. But am I even losing this? Because like my king will have unlimited moves. Like I think this might be a draw actually. Okay. I don't actually know if he can win this. Like he somehow has to do, okay, that was not the right idea. He has to go like here and here. Or sorry, here and here. But he can't. He can't because I'm threatening rook g8 maybe. Although I don't even think, no, I can't even go there, right? Yeah, I can't go there because then he would just promote and put the duck here. I think it is a draw. Yeah, so this is the right idea, and I don't have rook g8 here. But I think I just move the duck here. And then when he moves, he has to move the duck again. Oh, although I might be screwed actually, because potentially after I do this, yes, he can just do this. Oh my goodness, dude, this is insanity. Okay, this is what I think is gonna happen. He's gonna go here, like he's gonna set this up, right? He's gonna eventually get onto the open file. Okay, this is actually insane, bro. This is a duck chess endgame. Yes, so he can set this up. And he's gonna be able to get here, but then I'm gonna block him this way, and he's gonna have to somehow do the same thing, but going this way. So it's almost gonna be like a step ladder where he's eventually trying to get over here. And I'm just curious to see what happens when he finally does. This is actually crazy, bro. I think he's able to break through. I think he is. So I don't see how to stop this. I don't really know what move I'm supposed to make here. I don't think I can advance my king at all. So I just have to let it happen and see if I have any way of... Okay, I think it's about time we try to get our king into this. But he's gonna go here and here. Oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy, bro. Okay, let's go here. I need to get out of the corner because I don't want this pawn here. I want to get to the middle of the board. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, this is insane, bro. This is actually so crazy. And like this whole time, I just can't play rook g8. Okay, but it's almost like easier to defend this than a normal atomic because I have a duck here to always have an open square for me. I think it's just a draw. I don't know how, because my king also blocks. It's like he could go here and here. Yep, that's what I was thinking. So I think he will get potentially down to the last rank. This is so crazy, bro. Okay. Let's move up. Let's at least not get mated here. Yes, I see what he's doing. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is actually so crazy, bro. Okay, what is he doing here now? What is he doing? This is actually going to be like a 300 move game, man. I need to make sure that my laptop's okay. I'm so impressed that he was able to figure this out, though, the way to get to this position. I don't even know if this is a win or not for him, but I'm very impressed that he was able to at least get to this position. Ah, so he wants to take. But I don't actually think I'm even losing that. I don't actually even think I'm losing this. Because if he takes and say goes duck here, yeah, I don't think this is a loss, though. Right? Because I'm just always going to move it to that. Hold it. I gotta think about this. I want to go duck here. Yeah. The opposition is weird. I want to put it here because after push, he has to move it every turn. And now I think this is a draw. This is actually just a draw. Oh, it's so crazy, bro. Unless he gets his king in front somehow. No way he can win this, bro. There's actually no way he can win this. No, I'm dead serious. There's no way he can win. No, he can't because my duck is just always going here. And there's nothing he can't ever move his king here to stop it. Oh, but this is so funny, bro. This is actually so funny. What in the world, bro? Okay, I also have this crazy idea. Is there ever a chance that I win here? Because I know now I just need to run my king away. I'm actually not going to accept a draw here. I'm not going to accept it because he wasn't moving the duck to that square every time. So like if he lets my rook out, I could potentially go here and duck here. Where's he going with that king, bro? Where's he going with that king? Oh, has he figured it out now? Yeah, he figured it out. Alright, I guess this doesn't hurt me, though. Yeah, but he can still just go here. He can go, h2. Oh. Okay, wait, can I just do... I think I have to do this. Oh my gosh, dude, what in the world? Because I want to go here. Oh, but he can go here and duck here. Oh my gosh. But I think I at least have a draw, though. I think I at least have a draw. Because now that my rook is touching his king, Yo, this is so crazy, bro. He's got to move his king like every turn now. So I think as long as I move... I think I messed up, bro. Yeah, I think I can hold a draw here. Oh, but it's so crazy. So he can go like here and duck here, but then I can just do it this way. So I think I can always stop the kings from touching. That is insane, dude. That is actually insane, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Just making sure. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. I actually lost this game, bro. What? Because they may be able to get the kings touching. Dog, no way, bro. I have to go here. Like, it's actually the only way. He still can't get in, though. He still can't get in. And this doesn't... No, this ain't good. This ain't good for him. This ain't good for him because now I'll do this, and I'm threatening this. And so he can't go here because he's got to move the duck, so he has to move his king still. That's what I needed. I needed to get to a position where I could move my king away from the danger and not give him the opportunity to check me. And this does it because he has to move the duck, and I'm attacking this when he does. So he's got to play. This is crazy. So at first he was trying to win. Then he decided to take the draw. Then I thought maybe if he doesn't keep putting the duck on c8, I can do this. And now I'm the one fighting for a draw. This is legitimately insane. And oh my goodness, did he just find the way to do it? Oh, I think he just found a way. Oh, dude. I think he's actually going to win this because I couldn't go duck here. No. Oh my gosh. This is the craziest game, bro. This is actually the craziest game. What in the world? No. Yo, that is actually the craziest game, dog. What? That is so insane, bro. Alright, so Never is going to take that one 4-2. We are going to hop into a different variant, but I'll start a new video for it. But yeah, it really should have been 3-3. Like, if we're being honest with ourselves, I don't know if I would have won the game, but I did have a better position. So, he technically wins. It may have been 3-3 if I hadn't gotten kicked. But regardless, well played to Never. We're going to hop into a different variant. But yeah, that should be on my channel soon. So if you're watching this and you're interested in seeing whatever any capture atomic is, I don't even know what that is. We're going to figure it out. But if you're interested in seeing that, just go to my channel and you'll probably see it on there. Anyway, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.